Hello guys, so now good evening to our evening broadcast show. So someone just come giving us some of the Arsenal news really drop all over the world. All right, so the first news of the night, now the fact say German Pennant will be one of the talk sports journalists. So Baba come as I call they talk about Arsenal and their supposed ambition for this season. Baba of the opinion say Arsenal need to challenge for the title after spending the kind of money they have spent. And he can also talk say one thing wey dey sweet am for this Arsenal side na the fact say they are not playing very well at the moment, but at the same time they still dey win their games. Therefore, wetin go come happen if Arsenal come click, like everybody come start to dey play very well, everybody come understand each other, wetin go come happen for Arsenal? And when I saw that report, I actually subscribed to his line of thought because we all know say Arsenal never really hits the ground running this season because of all the experimentations, because we're missing some key players. We're talking about Gabriel Jesus being out, talking about Timber being out, Zinchenko being out, so all even Gabriel Magalhaes being out. So imagine 4 potential first 11 members out. So it can't affect the whole thing, the setup of our team. That is why many people feel say we never hit the ground running, we never reach our flow. Like we know how they play last season now with the kind of formation they play. So we never really hit that top gear of last season. Yet we still get 3 wins and 1 draw. We never lose so far. So now we just say when we call it better, beat Manchester United, because okay, we could build on that momentum. International break come. So there is nothing we could do. We just say okay, move wrong with international break. Now we are coming back from the break. So I say make I even ask now, because me personally, I'm going for the league this season. That is my own goals and aspiration. I don't know about now. What thing you would take say now be your own aspiration, your own aims and objective of the season, because everybody cannot be thinking the same way. The way me I dey see things go everly different from the way you dey see them. So if I say make I ask you for this season we dey now, what will be your own goal as an Arsenal fan? Do you just want us to qualify for Champions League and you are okay with that, or you want to win the league? I've been a champion. I've been a Champions League you go for. I've been just FA Cup or Carabao Cup. We just win that one. You don't do okay. Like which one you dey go for? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because when you look at it, nobody really has on strength, because people going to look Manchester United and say, man, you have spent so much money. If you check since we Arteta enter Arsenal, check all the money Arteta done they spent since that time. Well, you go down they almost past reach 1 billion now. Every smart people go talk say Chelsea don't spend 1 billion. Have you ever sat down to calculate how much Arteta has spent since he entered this Arsenal to transform the team and take us from phase 1 to phase 4? Have you ever checked to see how much get? Me, I don't know the exact figure, but I can beat my chest say it don't pass 500 million. At least you go close to 1 billion. So what have we really achieved? And say, okay, this is what we've won. In fact, at the end of this season, we'll take stock. If Arteta don't win anything, like we go try to know what we done, like how much have we invested? What is our return on investments? Where are we coming from? Where are we now? We got to check stock, because God and the days we say we play for nothing. Top 4 is a very good thing. This time around, the expectations are very, very high. Okay? So we need to win something to satisfy our hunger. That's the way me at the CM. So I don't know about that. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now, away from that, do you know that Arsenal CEO Vinay Vankesham, we don't dey for Arsenal for over 14 years, because this guy joined Arsenal in 2010. So at the end of this season, is going to retire. That is 2024. So he go call him quits. He's going to retire. Probably some other person will enter your own position. But some Arsenal fans still they angry with this guy, because when 2019, when we actually signed Nicolas Pepe, now this Vinay Vankesham and Rahul Sanlehi, these 2 people, they were responsible for bringing Nicolas Pepe to Arsenal. In fact, Arsenal actually opened a probe. They probe Rahul Sanlehi for buying Nicolas Pepe for £2 million, when you could have used a lesser fee to go and get a Wilfred Zaha. Fine, some people will give the argument, say, how could you have known that if they bring Zaha, Zaha will prosper? Because we don't see some kind of big players. So for small teams, we can go for big teams. At the end of the day, they no shine. Well, the truth we say, we not try the experiment, so we can never know till today. We will always talk in the realm of speculation. and that is the way it go be. Do you know that this same Zaha don't go Manchester United before and he don't bear? I believe in from Crystal Palace, go man, you can go back to Crystal Palace. I might be wrong, but I think that's how he went. He no really hit the ground running for Crystal Palace. So what is the guarantee that he will hit the ground running at Arsenal? Well, we never had the chance to find out because Pepe come here and you know what? I believe saying even Pepe cost Raul Sanheli in job because people not really happy. But all in all, still on still, next season, Raul Vinay Van Kacham, who is the CEO at Arsenal now, see the man here, is going to be like he go just quit. Get, I don't know whether they retire from football administration. I've been just Arsenal come out. Maybe we'll go join another club. Well, let's just keep watching. Any way they go, I will let you know. All right, so John Terry don't come aside after all the backlash gets. So Baba can come aside, can they like explain to people why he collect money from their hand, all these fans then when they collect £100 for some people to sign their cap, sign their shirts, and some people they collect £500. Say if you want to eat dinner with me, maybe we'll just sit down together for a restaurant, make a snap picture, you go pay me £500 because people don't really blast them. They sort and say, why you gonna do like that? Say you broke. If you kukuma broke, come aside, kukuma be bambi ala. I'm gonna say yes, you don't get. Than to the collect money from people who make you a legend. All those people that pay ticket money now, they can't start from they sing your name, they clap for you. They are the ones that made you who you are. So at the end of the day, they can't say the money for all those dinner and all those signing of autographs is going to go to charity. But the question when me I going to ask them, say if truly it was going to charity, why didn't you give a full disclosure early? Tell everybody ahead. If they say the backlash was too much, sure you go come and talk about charity, say the full money go charity. Well, whether not true, whether not lie, now him shall know. Me I know they there with them, so it is what it is. Now, Harry Maguire, Mama don't come aside on the para, on the beg everybody say, what is that they do in Pekin? Say no good. So I'm talking about Zoe Maguire. Say this in Pekin. Say the criticism where they give them, you don't go beyond football. Now that they insulting family, insulting mama, like no parents we like to see his or her child being criticized or insulted, abused or bullied this way. Say the guy don't really suffer so much. And if to say Harry Maguire, the person will get thick skin when they really let people they talk, they affect the mentality. Maybe go don't enter depression. Like the woman said a whole lot, but man don't like that is just the nature of the game. It gets people must talk. So it is what it is. You cannot stop people from letting you know how displeased they are with you, especially those who don't play sport bets at the same time, their own player can't go to do own goal or can't lose. Like you cannot stop people. So it is what it is. May just endure everything. May just pretend like say see what's in the happen. So away from that, so Kivio, Jacob Kivio, don't come as I could talk about his stay for Arsenal. So Baba can explain say now in the play the position where you don't tell where he play there because when he was younger, he sabi play every position according to him. Say anywhere across the back line, back four, in the play there until he can go join Spezia for Italian Serie A. So for Spezia, they can't put him like primarily making the play center back. Then occasionally get one season when he play like 22 times for defensive midfield. But since I be play right back and left back, but for Spurs, I can't face that center back, bang bang. So he can't play. Then now we don't come Arsenal. Arsenal don't you can't use him for left back this season. That's where they're experimenting him. Last season, he still enjoyed some center back role when Saliba get injured. We can try Rob Holding. That one don't really give us what we define. We can't put in Jacob Kivio. We are all now happy. Say so they Kivio they better than Rob Holding. So it is what it is. I think they now in the be like Tomiyasu, the voice out say anywhere where Kochi puts me, say make I play there, saying no mind, saying go play for that place, confirm. Yes, as long as say in there for the lineup or maybe in there for bench and the saying go play, saying no go mind, saying go just play. Now, it looks like they talk about how much I think I don't spend so far. Somebody for the comment section, I think Mighty Abasi saying that 700 million. Me, I never calculate them, but Mighty is saying that 700 million. So, which means by January transfer window now, if you spend maybe 100 million again, you go turn to like 800 million. Then by the summer, we'll spend like maybe 200 million again. Before you know now, you don't enter 1 billion. So, they talk about people don't spend 1 billion. They call us now. We are close. That's just 300 million shots of 1 billion. So, it is what it is. We can't spend all this money without having something to show for it. That is what German Pennant they talk about. And me personally, I subscribe to his line of thoughts. We need to show something. Say The reason make them give Ateta this much leeway, yes, and they don't give Unai Emery this much opportunity, and because he win something early on for his career. If they say no win that thing, why they don't tell Ateta may find square roots. So this time around, with the money they've given you, like if not before now, we say they're going to give you money. There was somebody that even brought on arguments that the kind of money they gave Ateta to spend and invest on players for Arsenal. So I said, Wenger no smell that kind of money. If you say Wenger smell am, look at the lackluster players, all those shit backers wey Wenger they use, they help us to enter top 4. You get, if the same get this kind of money, 700 million, well, if we don't win the league plenty times, but it is what it is. So don't have anything to talk about, just leave the story as it be. All right, so they don't nominate Declan Rice for FIFA as the best FIFA men's player. Now, nobody him they nominate. They nominate Declan Rice, Messi, De Bruyne, like the plenty Rodri, Osimhen. They were many with them nominate, both Mbappe, all of them. They go win the award. Well, now voting system, so I don't know whether Declan Rice stand a chance, but for him to be nominated in the first place, it actually shows he's a very, very good player. Probably because he will help West Ham win the UEFA Europa Conference League last season. That is why they can't mention his name. So it is what it is. I just be happy with the player for everything they do for Arsenal. So my dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news now be the fact say German Pennants, the comma side, they talk plenty for Arsenal. You get say Arsenal don't spend plenty money, and there is no way they no go like try to win something after I don't spend so much money. So that is the biggest news of the night for those who don't really see the news. So this is this is what we'll call the show an end. So till I come your way tomorrow as usual. All right, guys.